overnight we were getting emails from people, and I remember back in the day, literally we'd fly to like New Zealand, like 27 hours away or something, 27-hour flight, and sing Why This Kolaveri like once, and then fly back. Literally, it was
But
like
that's amazing.
but then when I was there, I would do press, I'd do
Of
interviews,
course.
and I would do like fan meetups and stuff, and I would actively engage the fan base there. So obviously being there in person, people get to know the real you, and get to meet you and stuff. So in the early days, for like very very low amounts of money, I'd travel across the world to do a show just for the sake of being there, come back, fly somewhere else. And I was actually working at the same time, so I was actually doing like a kind of like a job.
You were working?
In marketing, yeah. So I just finished university, and I was just started working, and I was actually like, my boss was like, dude, like, where are you going on the weekends? Like, I feel like you're not in the UK, because I'd be like 9 to 5 in the week in London, then like in the evenings I'd be doing shows.
And they had no idea that you were blowing up on YouTube.
He didn't know what I was doing, so he was a bit like, you seem really tired, like, is everything okay?
Yeah.
And then my boss was like my biggest fan. He's the guy, literally, he convinced my dad to let me leave work, because my dad was like, nah, come on, man, like you're not gonna make this into a career. I mean, not in a harsh way, as a standard.
He's being a parent.
Yeah, and I mean, and he's very very chilled for a dad for sure. But my boss was like, what are you doing here? Like, leave. Like, obviously this is what you're kind of.
What a great boss.
Yeah. So I mean, I think obviously because I wasn't working that hard at my job anyway, so probably like, let's just leave anyway.
It's a good riddance. Go.
for the best anyway. Yeah. So I mean, that was like literally the most kind of fun I would have, because I had like a income coming in from a job, and I could just have a good time in the evening just making beats, because I'm a producer as well and a composer. So I would actually spend my evenings just having fun in studio, making a song, trying different things, and there was no financial pressure. It was just like, this is just a fun hobby. And then I would start doing shows, and again it was still a hobby to an extent. I was still not getting paid that much. I think then it was
Do you remember how much you were getting paid at that time?
like a few £100, something like that. I don't know.
How much is that Canadian?
I don't know, like 221. I think so. Maybe like, $500. I don't know, something
That's
like that.
not too bad.
Something like that.
It's not like
know.
you like
It may
lost
be
money
bit
going
more
there.
than that, no. I think it was a bit more. If it was like,
Can you imagine if your guess was like more than you're getting paid? You're like, it's not even worth it.
I watched the interview of Ed Sheeran, literally, and he told me, I think he was saying that he literally, like the first 2 years of his career, like he literally would just do shows where he would pay for his own petrol. Like, you wouldn't get paid. You get paid like travel fees, and there was like empty bars, empty pubs, and for 2 years. And eventually, I think there's always a point where something just clicks, and it just goes like that.
Well, you
Not
got to
always,
pay your
but
dues, right? You got to do the struggle in order.
I feel like if you don't experience that, I mean, I would rather do this than that, and then this. I feel like if you kind of grow slowly and kind of build a foundation with you as you grow, kind of build that fan base organically, it really helps in the long run, because I think then your decline will be slower too. I think if you're like a one-hit wonder suddenly, with no experience of doing the graft and the hustle and doing all those crappy shows early on, when things are hard, you're not really sure how to handle it. You kind of freak out. Oh my god,